We got London on the
Whole club selling out of hitter doing stadiums. Gold diggers don't come around, they don't survive my radius. I keep it too real for real, and that's that made me rich. That's what made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. Yeah, whole club selling out of hitters doing stadiums. Small business don't come around, they don't survive my radius. All I talk about, and that's what really made me rich. Hustling, that's what made me rich. That's what made me rich, though.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next is the Armadillos, creative quarterback. He wasn't afraid to sling it last week. Well over 500 yards in that game. It's the Armadillos and the Chiefs on Sunday night.
It is perhaps the best home field advantage in all of football, and certainly the loudest, as we welcome you to GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap, as it'll be the Armadillos of Rio de Janeiro taking on the Kansas City Chiefs. Hello again, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we look at this Chiefs ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Cariocas, they're off to a terrific start, unbeaten at 5-0 through the first month and change.
And you can hang a lot.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. Here's the Chiefs offense for their first possession, and it's Patrick Mahomes at quarterback.
And simply put, for many, he's the gold standard for quarterbacks in today's NFL because of his ability to create, find the open man, use all the different arm angles that he has. He's a complete package, and boy, his team loves to play around him.
They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to KC. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. It'll go down as a gain of 6. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Nolan Smith brings him down on the pass rush.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. 4th down, so Kansas City sends out Tommy Townsend. He was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And it's fielded at the 34. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give him 9, though, on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
Brandon, it's always nice when you get recognized with an individual award. And he was the AFC Offensive Player of the Week last week, but when you do it in a win, so much the better.
Absolutely, and he was all talking about that win, not so much the award he received on Wednesday.
And it's a nice-looking award. I wonder if he took it home, got in the car, showed off to the kids in the neighborhood, passed it around. I wonder what he did with it.
Here's 2nd and 10. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. So, Charles, you look at this offense. So what a start to the season. 5 wins without a loss. When do you think that you start believing that maybe you're in the midst of something special?
Well, you and I both know every head coach never wants that thought to creep into a locker room. But the truth of the matter is, not quite at this time, because if we look at the Steelers in 2020, they're a great example. Remember, they started 11-0, then lost 5 of 6 and went out in the first round. But I think if you get toward mid-November, the Thanksgiving time frame, and you're still doing this, that's when things start to get real for a ball club.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. The numbers for Walker last week: 19 carries, 68 yards.
He's really been someone special to watch this season and brings a real unique element to their offense. Even with defense is focusing on him all year, he still sits 4th in the league in yardage. Hard to come up with an answer for a back playing as well as he has been. They've got the work cut out for them in this one as he chases another big week.
15 yards on the play, first down. A couple of nice carries back-to-back here, establishing the ground game a bit.
Yeah, these aren't bare-bones runs now. I mean, they're getting substantial yardage, the kind of yards you're looking for, right? Let's go ahead and use a cliche. Stay ahead of the change, right? 5 or more yards each time. That's what you're looking for in setting a tone and getting your offensive line going.
Good sign on the opening drive. They work now on 2nd and 9. Looking to throw. He's got his pass-catching tight end. That's Pitts. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, here's Walker. That he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4. And no field goal try here from the red zone. Offense out there. They'll go for it on 4th. They'll try and run for it. And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as he'll wind up going backwards.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. It's a turnover on downs.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Gets it off to Freeman. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. The numbers for Freeman a week ago: 6 catches, 73 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's able to pull that last pass in, but this is usually a pretty tough unit to try and maneuver against. They're in the top 10 in the league against the pass, and you and I both know there's not much difference between 1 and 10.
His first catch, good for 8 and a 1st down. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. On 1st down, Mahomes in trouble, and he's taken down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. Now here's Mahomes. Had his hands on it, but dropped it. The rookie making a little bit of a rookie mistake. 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and 1.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Slant route to Miller. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. Here's Tommy Townsend on to punt.
Townsend in punt formation for the Chiefs.
This is taken at the 18. A nice return that time, gets 12 yards back. And they will take over 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker headed back out there. And we checked the rushing numbers so far here into Week 6, and the returns have been really good. Now, you're starting to hit that stride middle of the season toward the end. They're certainly hoping they can keep up this production.
They are, because one of the adages in the NFL is that defense travels and defense endures even in bad weather, right? You know what else does? A good running game. And people want that, especially as you head down the stretch. You may play outdoors in some nasty stuff. You're trying to get to the playoffs. This is the time to get it going. And individually, I don't think you should just think about 1,000 yards either. The bar has to be set high with this beginning.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of 18 on the play. And the Rio de Janeiro first down.
Back to throw now on first down. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Armadillo.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down. From the 31, here's 2nd and 9. A throw over the middle, taken in. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Running left is Walker. A strong running. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
At the 17-yard line. An 8-yard pickup. And the Rio.
They're going to look to throw. And that one too wide and incomplete.
So many times we've seen him trying to escape the pocket and do something with his legs, but in this case, the pressure was too intense and he made the wise choice to just get rid of the football and make sure no one was going to get
touchdown. Kyle Pitts, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Armadillos are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. That time a 9-play drive. And it was the tight end Kyle Pitts finishing it all off on the touchdown reception. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Mahomes now to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Miller. Well, hang on now. We're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. We'll step aside and get an update when we return to Arrowhead. Now a 3rd and 6. They go play fake. Mahomes. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City first down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds it for the first down.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Looking to throw is Mahomes. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. You look at this defense. They were very strong last week in the win over Carolina.
I just consider myself fortunate that I'm not in charge of the offensive line. They gave up 7 sacks last week. And if things don't improve in this game...
He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So a first interception thrown for him there, and that really not the best decision either.
Not at all, and that's something he did not do in their victory last week. No interceptions in that game, but this defense, they're able to take advantage of an early mistake. Now let's see if they're going to turn it into points.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. He'll get this up to about the 44.
Trent McDuffie on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter, and it's our visitors with the football. Now a 2nd and 6. As they've got it as we resume action. 2nd and 6. The pass caught by Olave. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that'll leave them with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On play action, they'll throw. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. John Johnson with the INT. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about it. He shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A first down run, not going to get him a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Pacheco once again. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Pacheco gets it, tries the left side, and able to get this to the 31. 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 30.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Mahomes. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. 2nd down.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Nolan Smith on the coverage defensively.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. The Chiefs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. And his kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
He's been effective so far, over the 40-yard mark here in the 2nd quarter. Don't forget about those guys up front, though. They've been effective, too.
The leverage game has been in their favor. They've been the ones who've been able to bend their knees, drop their hips, and get a little bit lower than the guys on the other side of the football, and they've moved them out of the way for the runner.
Sometimes that's tough for those big fellas.
Not an easy thing for them to do.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard. And the Rio de Janeiro first down.
They'll toss this out right to Walker.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. And the Chiefs showing a dime look as they defend this 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
So they bring out their punter as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away.
Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again.
And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It was covered by Patrick Surtain.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Pressure comes, and down he goes. He'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Throwing now is Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. On 4th down, Tommy Townsend to punt for Kansas City. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. This is taken at the 15. There's the stiff arm. Nearly a huge return, as it is. Still a very good one. 24 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
A gain of 12. 1st down, Armadillos.
Up the middle, here's Walker. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9. At the Chiefs.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. And the line to gain here is the 37 on 3rd down. Back to throw here. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 35. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5. At the Chiefs' 29-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 29 yards. And the Armadillos are able to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And that pushes the lead up to 11. So that drives 7 plays in length. And it was finished off by a Jalen Waddle touchdown. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. And now here comes Kansas City. Their deficit is 11, 14-3, and needing to get something going here as they come up on 1st and 10. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Mahomes now on 1st down. Back-to-back completions here to Freeman. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And he's got his big tight end here. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Now it's Mahomes again. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. A 17-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
14, Chiefs 10.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25. Kenneth Walker headed back out there.
And it may just be the second quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books. But it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
Complete to Olave on the out route.
That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll send a receiver in motion left. So we've reached halftime.
Message received here. No need to wait. We're going to skip halftime and get right back to the action. Here comes the third quarter.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this third quarter.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And the Chiefs are going to get him. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Here's a give up the middle. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a 3rd down and long. Now back to throw.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And in for the Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year.
And the Chiefs have taken the lead here in this third quarter.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now 17-14.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Rio offense about to set up shop once again. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best did the game.
And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted.
Picked up by L'Jarius Sneed.
And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Mahomes now to throw. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle 3rd of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Now here's Mahomes. Pass incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And they will rally and stop him short of the 1st down. They get him to the ground at the 26. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain.
Result of the play is a turnover on down.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Looking to throw.
He completes this to Walker. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. He's going to loft one deep left side here. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Fielded at the 20. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. So here are the Chiefs to take over. They were winners a week ago over the Bucs. They lead here as well as they come up on 1st down. Over the middle, complete. It's Rice. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Gets it off to Freeman. Gets by him, and now a little daylight. And he goes down, but not before getting us inside the 25. It's a gain of 35. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2nd and 5.
18-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Now Mahomes. He's got Freeman here. It's complete. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. They'll run here with Pacheco. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his 4th rushing touchdown of the year. And they are able to add on to their advantage.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots at going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. Well, the Rio offense about to set up shop once again. They're down now 24-14. Work to do as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short throw caught by Pitts. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
Straight ahead, Walker. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a 1st.
35-yard line. A pickup of 2 yards. And the Rio de Janeiro first
He'll
down.
look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
To Kyle Pitts. A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Armadillos.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Walker with a grab, left side. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 43. They'll run the toss to Walker. And there is nowhere for him to cut back as he's taken down in the backfield. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. They're going to look to throw. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They'll look to throw here. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Multiple players getting home there for an 8-yard loss. They bring their punter out there now as he's on to kick it away. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the Chiefs now getting set to go.
For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice this in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do. So I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. The 20. Flop. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A big play there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Armadillos take the forced turnover on defense and convert it into 6 points.
Well, I guess when you look back on it, it was just a matter of time until he popped a big one like that. And, you know, at halftime, you and I discussed it. They had done a nice job on him in the first half. But there were a couple of occasions where it felt like he might wiggle out of traffic and take it to the house. Finally here in the second half, that got done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that cuts the lead to 3, 24-21. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here's the Kansas City offense now as they get set to take over. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Freeman. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Pacheco gets it up the gut. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. 43 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Hasn't had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Freeman. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. He's been big. 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Mahomes firing complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, first down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. In that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players.
We're back now in KC. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these 2 teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Will Anderson make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
At the 31-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
Well, partner, here's where team football gets tested a little bit because I know the defensive guys were over there chilling on the sidelines, and all of a sudden they heard the sudden change call because that fumble puts them right back on the field, and they've got to go out and finish the game now themselves.
Absolutely. Nursing that slim lead here in the 4th, a costly turnover. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. complete, but the flag in the backfield, and this might be a roughing call.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's second down. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7. Sticking with Walker on second down. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 24. The offense on third down tonight, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. They're up against a 3rd-and-1 situation. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. And here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down. On the give, it's Walker. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. And his kick is good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the 4th quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. He'll drop to throw. And this is going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. Well, we say it often, Charles, but not all interceptions are created equally, and that is a big one here in a tie ball game in the 4th quarter.
And, Brandon, when games are this close, it usually comes down to the team making the fewest mistakes, and that was one of our mantras back at Tennessee. Coach Major used to say all the time, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. You've got to cut those down to give yourself an opportunity.
Walker now at 1st and 10. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. Back to Walker on 1st down. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your...
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And running with power here. And the Chiefs are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield. Well, they were in a great position to take the lead, Charles. Obviously, all they needed was a field goal to do that. They wanted the touchdown. Unfortunately, they're going to get near it.
And you know every offense talks about the same thing each week, don't they, Brandon? They want to end every drive with a kick, whether it's a field goal attempt, a point after the touchdown, or worse, a punt. This time they had that opportunity but didn't get it because you know the field shrinks that close to the end zone, and that allows the defense to tighten up their coverage, and they picked that one off.
Mahomes' throw complete there to Rice. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. From the 43, here's 2nd and 2. Throwing now is Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. That's Freeman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
And partner, the tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
That ball caught. It's Rice. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 10-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Chiefs have broken this deadlock and have taken the lead here in the 4th. After right down the middle. And they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now the Rio offense set to take over. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the 4th quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, in a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the fact that he's still out there and he threw a 5th interception, I'm wondering if his head coach believes that he's really strong mentally and wants him to play through it. Because otherwise, you need to get him out and fight another day, because this could leave lasting damage if he keeps throwing interceptions.
No gain on the play. Leads to 2nd and goal.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. That's caught at the 1. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
Trying to shake off the interception, he'll look to throw. He completes it to Olave. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Defense.
So they'll, of course, decline the pass interference there and wisely take the yardage.
And I think defensively he's saying, I was getting away with that in the first half. Why are you making that call now? But to me, that one was pretty easy to see. I don't understand what he's upset about. I think it was the correct call.
Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now back to throw. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And now it looks like we're going to get a timeout here. We've got a man shaken up. 3rd down and 1. Again, he'll drop to throw. And unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a 1st down. Instead, it's 4th. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And quickly, they get to the line. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throw right side, going to be caught here by Waddle. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll look to throw again. Right back to Jalen Waddle for another catch.
Complete to Jalen Waddle. A 4-yard pickup.
Back to throw again.
And the Rio de Janeiro.
This one goes underneath to Walker. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now 2nd down and a few inches.
10 yards on the pickup.
Looking to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. And he will get enough for a 1st down, and that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They'll come up now, 2nd and 9. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Now throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. From the right hash, just a 34-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and this is back down to a 7-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position with all 3 timeouts. I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs have just about sewn up this football game. Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl. When you have 4 in one game, that means talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their own 46. They'll start the drive here with Pacheco. And no room that time, getting it to about the 46. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Throw left side, completion to Rice. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The situation for them offensively as follows. Down by 7, 1:07 remaining. Their undefeated season, it's in danger unless they can score here as they've got a 1st and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, now 3rd and 10. And first things first, before you think about marching the ball down the field, you got to move the chains.
You're exactly right. Got to get back into focus here. Get the 1st down. That's what's vital to them.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let it fly. He's got a man complete. And he's going to be knocked out of bounds all the way down at the 40-yard line. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he'll be brought down with a 1st down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 24-yard line. And he's got his man in stride, complete. zone. So they get the late score they needed. And now the extra point can tie this thing up in the final minute.
And while it appears the heavy lifting was accomplished by scoring the touchdown, they're still down 1. That extra point is not a gimme.
And now they're going to go for 2 and a possible win as this crowd rises to make things difficult. And he's going to get in for the 2 points. It was an incredibly gutsy call, but they've taken the lead by a point late in the game. And boy, you want to talk about guts. Guts is going for 2 when you're down 1 in that spot right there.
Do they not trust their kicker? Did they not feel that it was time to go ahead and do that? Or did they just say, we've got a play on that we're so confident in, we're going to go ahead and do it? I'm going to say they're going to say that in the press conference.
Mahomes to throw it. That'll be caught by Rice. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with 13 seconds left to play. Mahomes will throw. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Mahomes. That's going to be caught by Tony. And a timeout is called. So now you're looking at probably just one final play from back in their own territory, and they're going to need a miracle. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. One final try for Mahomes. This for all the marbles. This ball intercepted. Sauce Gardner puts it off. He's still on his feet. And he will be out of bounds here with zeros on the clock as this ball game is over. That was an excellent come-from-behind victory, Charles, especially there in the 4th quarter. Both offense and defense were clicking. They're going to feel good about this one.
Boy, are they ever, because the deficit they faced certainly wasn't small. They obviously did not give up on that one, and in the end, how about that come-from-behind victory? They'll cherish this one for a while.
So for Rio, they remain as hot as anyone, 6